Amazing week of college football. A lot of upsets, a lot of craziness in a week that you thought was just going to be boring, in a week that you thought Alabama was just going to go ahead and roll over Vandy. Here we come. Here we go at the new and improved top 25. And guess who's not in the top 5? Them Crimson Tide. After being the #1 team in the nation, the lights were just too bright. You go into Vandy and you let them rip down their goalpost on you. So in this video, we're going to look at the top 25. Tell you some things I like about it, some things I don't like about it. We're going to look at some of the comments, some of y'all's comments as well, because, every we got asked y'all what y'all would like to change, and maybe we'll get into a little bit of playoff bracket looking. Also, we're going to, of course, look at the AP poll on the website, and then kind of see who moved, the reason they moved, and some of those big jumps, and see if we can get some justification from Alabama going all the way from #1 to #7. Appreciate y'all watching these videos and hanging out with me. Like this video if you like it, dislike if you don't like it, subscribe if you enjoy college football. Gosh darn videos, okay? Go ahead and leave a comment and tell me who your team is and what their record will be. We're gonna get after it. First things first, I am doing this live, so my man Elixir talks about Oregon is coming for the crown, and I think Oregon needs to be a big point of contention, a big point of talking in this video. But let's run through it. Let's talk about the AP poll step by step, piece by piece, and then we'll go from there and complete the rest of the mission. All right, #1. Hook 'em horns. Them horns are at #1 where they belong. I don't want to say too much because I think everybody knows this is the way it should have been, how it could have been, and the way that it will always be. I'm sorry about it, but that's the truth of it. I'm going to tell you, we're undefeated. We got backup quarterbacks in there, about to go in the Red River rivalry, spank me a Sooner, okay? And then we're about to get up out of there, okay? That's how we do it. That's how we do it big. Ohio State at #2. I mean, one of the most complete teams in the nation. It's hard to say that they are, or they have a lot of weak spots from what they've been tested right now. Let's see them get tested. Again, #2 and #3, Oregon, go against each other this Saturday. And the reason why I want to pause here is because those two rankings don't mean anything right now. Obviously, they face off this week, so somebody's going to lose. Somebody's going to go down. Somebody might even jump to the #1 spot if the win is convincing enough, and if Texas struggles with Oklahoma. So this 2 to 3 spot is real dicey right now, especially with 2 and 3 playing them each other. Both of these teams haven't had a major test, even though Oregon, they're struggling with a few teams. I don't know. Even though they each individually haven't had any major tests, this is going to be each other's major tests. These are two great teams, two explosive offenses, and two defenses that aren't slouches either. Hey, watch that. Okay, so I really like to see. I want to see Dylan Gabriel, put those red zone picks behind him. I like to see him be a lot more consistently explosive, even though he seems to be as talented as this offense is, and with Oregon, he seems to be that guy that drives it. I want to see him take that to the next level. I think he can, but that Ohio State team is going to be a wagon. So I think Ohio State is where they need to be at 2. Oregon needs to prove themselves, so at 3, that's fine. And then Penn State at #4. This is a team that I always say in every single one of my videos, they're going to end up around 7 to 10, sneak into the playoffs, and they're going to be mediocre. I mean, they've been looking like some real deal Big Ten football players, right? They've been physical. They've been playing a really nice brand of football so far. So again, awaiting them to get a real major test, but right now they've been checking the boxes that they need to check. At #5, the Dogs will be sliding in at #5. I mean, I don't know what else you can say. They rebound, and even in that rebound, I don't think that offense looks very explosive, and that was kind of the problem they had last year-ish too, but I think even more so this year. It's just there's no explosion from the offense. The defense is always going to be decent. It's always going to be good. I mean, some SEC boys, but I think Georgia at 5 it makes sense. This is a team that you don't want to face. Look, you do not want to go against Georgia. It's not going to be fun. Texas has to do that, I believe, the 19th, so we'll see how we fare there. But at the end of the day, that is still one of the better defenses in the nation. #6, Miami. And here's my thing. I think Miami's too high. I think them being undefeated and being behind Georgia, I mean, that might sound crazy, but no, because Miami has had back-to-back weeks of struggling to get through teams that they should have been rolling past. You have basically a dead in the water. Shout out to Cam Ward. He giveth terrible the crossbody interceptions, and he also taketh away Cal's thoughts actually winning that game because he's electric in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I think he's so confident. I think he knew even when they were down, whatever, 30 points, however many points it was like, it is what it is, because he handled his business, did what he needed to do. We can sit here and talk about bad play calls all day, but in reality, the reason why I don't really like stress about that, like, it shit is a bad play call is bad. I mean, not bad play call, bad ref call. A bad ref call, it just is what it is. Don't argue with me. It's the fact. What also is a fact is that y'all won the game. So Miami fans, I can't say much about you. I'm just letting you know what the game of football is. They missed a targeting call. They missed it out of bounds. They missed actually they did not miss the lineman downfield. That was not a bad call. You're in the red zone in college. You get like 7 yards that the lineman can run forward, not 7 yards. But you get what I'm saying. But with all that being said, what you can't say Miami did is lose. So you know what I mean? So that is what that is. But the only reason why they're not back here is because of the next teams I'm about to show you and how disappointing they've been. So that's the only reason why by default Miami's got to be up there at number 6, even though I'm not a big fan of it. But at number 7, of course, Alabama falling from 1 to 7. I'm not even sure if that's a big enough fall, but it is what it is. Number 8. It looks like we got them Tennessee boys again looking a little lethargic on offense, and we need a little bit more explosion from them. I was really disappointed. I thought them 10 boys could do something big, but we know who UT is. You know what I'm saying? We know who the real orange is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can take y'all little creamsicle, a stolen logo up out of here. Enjoy yourself. Get that defense going. Get Nico healed up. All right, okay? Because losing to Arkansas isn't the best thing to put on your resume. Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin is the snarkiest head coach of all time. I don't even want to talk about that team. Dabo Swinney has turned this Clemson team around. They are the scariest team in the ACC without a doubt. Not Miami. This Clemson team. This Clemson team is put together. They're scary. Cade Klubnik is starting to hit a stride. I didn't think that he could. He is shutting me up. So that looked like a good team there. Iowa State. Y'all better watch out now. Y'all better. I need to probably look at the stat rankings. If we have enough time in this video, I'm gonna pull up where Iowa State is ranking when it comes into their, offensive defense. I remember a few weeks back, I think they were in top 3 in defensive scoring, obviously opposing offensive scoring on them. So I don't know. Look out for Iowa State. Why are there 2 number 11s? That's hilarious. I just realized that. Anyway, Notre Dame at number 12. Then Notre Dame, I don't want to talk about them. LSU, I don't want to talk about them. BYU, a nasty team in the Big 12. The Big 12 is wide open. The scariest team is them Cougars, though. Elite defense, seems to be seemingly decently explosive offense. So they're going to be handling business. I think they are the big cats out there in the Big 12. Texas A&M redeems themselves. They decided to play like an SEC team. Would you look at that? That run game is amazing. Connor Wegman was playing with a lot of confidence. He was putting balls in places and spaces that I think is great to see from him, especially after the injuries and the bench situation and having your backup be elite without with you not being in there. You being able to come in there and looking as confident as ever is a great thing and a great sign. Utah, I have not watched a down of Utah football, so I can't really comment on that. Let's say that, hey, the Boise State Ashton Genty should, I think, be at least top 5 because you have a cyborg at running back. I don't know who's going to tackle that man. I'm not. The bulldozer. I don't know. You need heavy artillery to handle Ashton Genty. Indiana is a wagon. I'm going to pause because I am doing this live. I want to talk to my chat for a second because they're kind of going crazy. If you're watching this video, check us out. We go live as well. My man Azure says his Ducks are at number 3. Bam at number 7. CB100 says is punishable. W season so far, though. I'm not mad at it. My man Alexi again says, yeah, Ducks OSU games will tell us all I need to know for the season. Miami belongs outside the top 10. Alexi says that, and I have to agree. Sadly, these one-loss teams that looked a lot more embarrassing than Miami kind of slides in there. Miami isn't as good as they are made to believe. Mr. John Mall with the triple L's on him. He also says they were given the VTech game, and they were also given, to be honest, they were kind of given this last game off the back of also Cam Ward being phenomenal. Everything after Alabama is just a bunch of B-plus tier teams. I gotta disagree, Mr. Liggsy. I gotta disagree. I think Indiana is a real team. I think BYU is gonna make some waves within the Big 12. And I think Iowa State is going to sneak up on people. But then again, it is Iowa State. So maybe I'm holding out a little too much hope. Continuing on, K-State has looked good. Shout out to Dylan Edwards out there doing his business. Oklahoma, SEC team looking decent. Mizzou with a fall from grace. Were they like number 8 or something? We're going to get at that in this next slide. We'll check it out. Pitt at 22. Illinois at 23. That's a good team. Michigan at 24. And them staying slide in after some decent few weeks handling business at 25. So now what we like to do, take a look at some of these trends and see which way and which direction some of these teams have gone and why. Obviously beat Mississippi State bye week. We go up right up to number 1. Ohio State handles business against Iowa. They slide up 1 spot, and 3 spots for Oregon because of the loss, but they also dominate Michigan State. So they handled the business the way they needed to handle business. Penn State also handling business, playing some real deal Big Ten football, going up 3 spots. Georgia chilling right there. Miami goes up 2 spots after barely surviving against Cal, but hey, what are you going to do? Alabama goes back 6. Tennessee goes back 4. Let's see any other major moves. Tennessee up 3. Iowa State up 5. Again, they're just the record right now. Texas A&M goes up 10 after the dominant victory against Missouri. Boise gets 4. Missouri falls 12 points. We're not here. Here we go. And then Michigan also falls 14 points. So we got some decent drops there and everywhere. So I did something. I made my top 10, and this is all I got in my top 10. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna fill this out. Chat if you want to help me too in my live chat here. But Texas A&M is moving up crazy fast. Only team I'm confident about is Texas. I'm gonna go Ohio State here. I think my top 10 is gonna be. Oh wow, that's definitely how you spell it. I think my top 10 is gonna be similar, man. Except I'm not sure how I feel about Penn State. I think Georgia needs to be right here. And that's just because I never believed Penn State. I think Penn State right now is a top 5 team, though. I think that's just one little boom boom right there. Miami does not belong here. I'm gonna put them behind Alabama. I think we know what. Look, the story of Alabama, we know what this is. You beat Georgia in a fantastic way, and then it comes down to the wire like that. They were hungover. That was a ripe game for them to lose, and of course, that was Vandy's. As you can see, that was Vandy's Super Bowl. So. You have to add context to some of these losses. I mean, in the context, I don't think that they're that bad of a team. And Miami though has shown that they can struggle with likes of Virginia Tech with a good defense. Virginia Tech has a good defense. Cal has a good physical defense. Hey, they do. But if I'm gonna consider you a top 5 team, dog, I need you manhandling teams that we think are decent. I need that to be a manhandling. And then right here for the top 10, I'm gonna put Iowa. Do I slide Iowa State? Look, to be honest, who is the better team here? Notre Dame does not deserve to be anywhere. BYU does not to be anywhere. I don't like what I saw from Tennessee. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go like this. And then I'm going to go like this. And then Tennessee barely makes it in my top 10. If I can't spell. Oh, my goodness. But you get it. You get the point. 10 right there at number 10. This is my top 10. If you got a problem, get at me in the comments and tell me what your issues are. But this is what it should look like, at least in the top 10 side of things. That's how I'm feeling right now. Now, I asked y'all some things and some stuff about this top 25. A few of you guys comment because y'all are awesome. Y'all been commenting so quick on my stuff. That is crazy. So we're going to read some of these small little comments, and then we're going to get out. My man said, Lixie says, swamp Clemson in Miami. I can't do all that. Look, it's an undefeated team. You're undefeated. I'm gonna give you 7. I'm gonna give Miami 7. But I'm not mad at you, Elixir. I'm not mad at that thought though. I'm not mad at that. That's the next video. Got Cormani McClain staring at you. All right, so my man Note to Cat says Pennsylvania. We up. You got Penn State here. You got Pitt here. Are those the only 2 Pennsylvania schools? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they doing the big thing, man. Shout out to the Pennsylvania boys. You know what I'm saying? UNLV was here for 1 week and said, I'm out. Very, very sad happenings over there in Las Vegas for UNLV. That's easy. There are two number 11s. We talked about that, dog. Also 3 number 18s. But that's how the voters vote. 3 number 18s. Oh, I just realized that 18, 19, 20. Wait, is that actually? Is this real? Hold on, no, it's not, because it's just a joke. It is. What? I thought that was a typo on the, because oh yeah, it is, it's the whatever. They have. I didn't know you could rank people at the same number. Well, that changes everything that I just did. I'm not about to go back and do that, but that is crazy. You can. I didn't know I didn't know AP did that. I thought that was a typo. They have 3 number 18s, and one of them is a 6-0 Indiana. That is so disrespectful. Indiana is better than K-State and Oklahoma, and they're undefeated. A Big Ten. Hey, I'd feel if you're Indiana. Indiana's a good team. I don't like that, but I just realized that. I can't believe I realized that. I personally think they need to stop doing the ties and just rank them. Yes, hey, I agree. Let me like y'all's comments now that I'm responding to them. I'm a Miami fan. We are too high. We should have stayed here. No way we are better than Alabama. Hey, it's hard to discredit an undefeated team. I'm gonna do that. BYU's midseason collapse is on the way. The poll doesn't reflect the poll. Oh man, come on, man. Y'all the big Cougs right now. Don't do that. Y'all the big Cougs right now, but absolutely phenomenal. You guys, my viewers, are electric. Y'all the best in the business. Something weird, and I'm gonna have to go on a tangent. You guys comment, and this is gonna cause the exact opposite to happen, but I'm a big boy, I can handle it. You guys aren't that negative. I gotta be honest with you. You guys have a nice time. I just appreciate y'all for being such an elite audience. Y'all usually just share y'all opinions. Y'all disagree, but say, hey, this is why I disagree. Hey, Tings, this is why you're a casual, and I gotta respect it. I respect the way that y'all do business. I respect the way y'all interact with stuff, and I respect y'all for watching these videos, man. Enjoy it. This AP poll got confusing as soon as I realized that there were 17 18s and 15 11s. But other than that, Texas is at 1, so I can't be too mad. We're cooking the way we need to cook. We're doing the biggest things the biggest way. So other than that, y'all be phenomenal. Y'all be great. Thank y'all so much for watching these videos. Like if you like it, dislike if you don't like it. Comment your team and where they should be ranked in the top 25, if they should be ranked at all. And we'll see you next time, man. Be phenomenal.